Hey, this is your daily tarot and guidance reading. My name is TJ and today is February 11th, 2022. This is a pick a card style reading and we have 3 different groups. Each group is represented by a different stone and we will be using 2 different types of decks. We have an Angel Oracle deck and we also have a Smith White Tarot deck. The first reading will be represented by the Green Aventurine stone, and this stone helps with protecting your home and bringing about abundance. The second reading will be represented by the Tiger's Eye group, and the Tiger Eye represents letting go of fear and anxiety. And the last reading will be from the Rose Quartz group, and this stone represents unconditional love in all forms. If you would like, you can certainly go to the description box below and hyperspeed to your reading, or you can pause the video and take a moment to feel which stone resonates with you. Let's get started with the Green Aventurine stone. I wonder what message is in store for you today. All right, so your Angel Oracle card is Ask, and here you have an angel, and they are kneeling, they're praying, and it says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions, so we patiently await your request. So, Green Aventurine Stone Group, you have the Temperance card in reverse, and you have Samuel Tully, he's studying at the Citadel. Now, this card often represents a desire to focus one's energy, a desire to work on something, but being held back for some reason. And interestingly enough, you have the 3 of Coins, which is, this is a religious structure from the series, and it's in process of being built. But this card in reverse represents not being able to complete a project. So Green Aventurine Group, the sense I'm getting for you today, I think your message is that perhaps you are feeling you're unable to work on something. Perhaps you feel like you are overwhelmed. You have too many things on your plate. There are, money, work, and time, all these things are kind of working, they aren't working in a good flow, in a healthy flow. And because of that, you're unable to complete a project. You're being encouraged to ask for help because you can receive it. This stone helps to bring about abundance. So I'm getting the sense that there is a potential solution if you reach out for it. And you should feel so happy to know that you even have that option. This seems like if this is something of importance to you, here we have a Major Arcana card. And if there's something that you would like to finish, if there's something you would like to complete, if there's something that you like to work on, and you need time in terms of, resources in terms of time or money or whatnot, ask for the help. Ask for help if you need it. Help can come in so many different shapes and different forms. So maybe you had some fears or concerns about some of the strings attached to help that you could receive. Explore it. And if it's something that you feel comfortable with, perhaps you should consider pursuing that. So that's the message I'm getting for you today, Green Aventurine Group. If you feel like this resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. Perhaps give me a like and subscribe. Come back if you would like more. Let's move on to the Tiger's Eye group. I wonder what message you have today. Creative project. What are you working on? That's interesting. Okay, so Tiger's Eye group, you have the Angel Oracle card, Creative Project, and here you have an angel who is assisting a woman playing a harp, and another angel who's guiding her in some sort of way. This card says, your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. So, Tiger's Eye group, you also have the 2 of Spears in reverse, and this card can indicate delays or perhaps a partner who isn't as reliable. And that's what's coming to my mind, as you also have the Ace of Spears in reverse, which can also indicate delays and perhaps even having a false start. Tiger's Eye group, I'm getting the sense today that there's something that you wanted to commence. I'm sensing there's a creative project that you wanted to commence and you haven't for fear that you needed help with some sort of aspect from it. And because you've been waiting for this person to come through and help you, it's caused you to, pardon me, because you've been waiting for this person to help you, it's caused you to delay, to procrastinate, to not start yet. You're being encouraged to perhaps go on your own and not to have fear, not to worry about doing aspects of it on your own, or perhaps seeking another person for the help that you're looking for. You know, when we start something and we need help, it's because we, you know, perhaps we don't feel like we have expertise or all the knowledge in a particular area, and perhaps we don't. But the beautiful thing about expressing one's creativity is that it's a process and it's something that you only get better with over time and you learn from. So perhaps as you begin your creative project, you are going to be able to learn things along the way that you would have learned or that you would have received from this other person that you were hoping to get help from. But know that there's no need to delay anymore. You can go ahead and that if that means just starting at, you know, ground zero because you don't have a certain foundation or a certain knowledge base or whatnot, that's okay. You go about it your own. And if, you know, if over time they decide to re-enter your life and become available in a way that is helpful towards you and you're receptive to it and you want to go for it, you can certainly do so. But right now you're being encouraged to go ahead with whatever it is that you want to work on. The person you are trying to get help from might not be available, but you shouldn't allow that to hold you back any longer. I hope you have a wonderful day, Tiger's Eye group. You needn't worry. You needn't stress about this. You can do this. You have the capabilities to overcome any challenges that come along your way, and you are simply going to learn from it, and you can be your own best asset. You don't have to rely on others. If you enjoyed this reading or you felt like it resonated with you, let me know. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, come back for more. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now. So the last reading is going to be from the Rose Quartz group. I wonder what message is in here for you today. Okay. I don't think this is going to be the last reading. This is the second last reading. So Rose Quartz group, you have the family card, and here you have a woman, a couple of women surrounded by children. And this card says, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So Rose Quartz group, you also have this in combination, interestingly enough, with two different Knights cards. You have the Knight of Spears in reverse, which can be someone who is a bit brash, perhaps a bit egotistic. They run hot, they run cold. And you have this in combination with the Knight of Cups, someone who is gallant, someone who wants to impress, someone who's coming forth with a wonderful presentation. Very calming, usually this person, a bit softer in their approach. So we have, they're pretty much polar opposites. I'm getting the sense that perhaps you and a family member haven't been on the same page. Perhaps there's been moments of miscommunication. Perhaps there's been bruised emotions, and that's impacted the way you guys have acted with each other. Perhaps sometimes you and this family member have been able to be with each other on good terms, and other times you guys just simply haven't been able to click. I'm seeing that today you might be in contact with this person, and you're being encouraged to approach with love. And you know, family is so important. We have these bonds with these people, and we don't choose them. And they're just so important to us. They're such a part of us, and we're a part of them. And, you know, there's a love and a connection that is just so beautiful and so unique. So, you know, you want to make sure that you keep your family bonds strong. You want to make sure you keep your family bonds present. And if you and a member in your family have been at odds, know that if you come from a place of love, a place of kindness, a place of respect, a place of healing. Progress can be made. And, you know, the interesting thing about family is that because we're with each other for such a long time, right? You're able to see each other's growth. So maybe this will be an opportunity for the person who's a bit more brash, the Knight of Spears person in this dynamic, to grow as an individual, and you'll be able to experience that and perhaps be part of that because you were able to nurture them where they are with love. So as I look at this entire reading, I can't help but feel like this is connected. I'm getting the sense that perhaps there's something that you've been wanting to work on, and you were hoping that a family member was going to help you out, and there were times in which they were really enthusiastic about it and times in which they weren't. And, you know, when I'm saying family, I'm going beyond blood. You can choose your families, the people who you have those strongest intimate bonds with. So perhaps you were hoping that you would be able to rely on this person for some help in this new venture, and they have been inconsistent. Today I'm seeing there's an opportunity to heal and grow the relationship because perhaps there has been some strain that has come to the relationship because of the way that things have been rolling out. And today you might be able to see a change in your dynamic or infuse love into the situation, so that way there can be change that can lead to healing and growth. If you enjoyed this reading, and if you felt like it resonated with you, please don't hesitate to give me a like and a subscribe. Come back for more if you would like. I enjoyed doing this for you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now.